Checking in day 12 here at the Winter Olympics, Pyeongchang 2018. One of my biggest mentors and friends joining me now on Facebook and Instagram Live. Craig Melvin.
I knew you win. I knew you when you were just a runner at the Olympics, and look at him now.
Well, I'm still a runner. Still a runner. But thanks for taking some time. Craig literally just got off about 2 hours of shows, so I'm really excited for you to join us. I was really looking forward to this for a while. So let's kind of talk Olympics so far, your experience overall.
You know, the Olympic Games, if you really think about it, there are very few things left that can unite the entire world. And the Olympics are one of those things. I remember when I went to Rio, those were my first games, being struck by seeing some countries that I've never even heard of. And you watch them marching under their flag, you see the athletes who are at the pinnacle of their sporting careers. Everyone's smiling, everyone's excited to be there. It's just, like, to be a part of that is really cool. Yeah, so it's, you know.
There's been so many storylines, too. I mean, obviously, the U.S. right now,
we're struggling. You can say it. We're struggling.
Yeah.
The Norwegians, people don't fully appreciate how dominant the country of Norway is when it comes to the Olympic Games. There is no country that has won more medals in the Winter Games than the country of Norway. And it's a country the size of Minnesota. A lot of folks don't fully appreciate that, you know, in Norway, these kids started like 2 or 3 skiing on skates. And so it's very much a part of the culture.
If you haven't been tuned in, Norway and Germany surging at the top, way above us right now. Norway's even doubled us. But what do you think? Do we have a chance to come back, or at this point is it too late?
You know, Scott Hamilton, world-renowned figure skater, was talking about women's figure skating, which kicks off tomorrow. Not overly optimistic about our chances in terms of women's figure skating, but you look at our women's hockey team, we got just as good of a shot at winning gold as the Canadians do. Our men's hockey team has overperformed by some metrics, so there's a shot there. But I don't think that we are going to have a Vancouver-like games. We got a tough road to plow, Bob Trosset.
And then a quick plug for hockey: 10:10 Eastern tonight for you guys, tomorrow for us.
Always the sports guy. See, I did not know that. I knew it was tomorrow.
They'll be playing Czech Republic, so that's the quarterfinals.
Best draw we could have gotten to, probably.
Hey, I don't think anybody really expected it to be like 1980, those games. I don't think it is by any stretch. But hey, who says that USA in hockey can't pull off something huge? We know the women's team is dominant.
That's a good point. The thing with the guys, a lot of folks probably don't realize is, you know, we got a team of college players for the most part. I mean, these aren't professional hockey players. Some of them have been drafted, but they only practice 3 times before they come and they play their first game. Some of these other squads, Canada, Russia, I mean, these are guys who have been playing together for a very long time. So.
Craig and Al Roker had a chance to go to Seoul today, which was quite it was yesterday.
We went, God, the days just run together.
I think it was yesterday.
Yeah, we were there for a day and a half. Soul Brothers in Seoul. It was a good time. Have you been?
Oh, we went. We had a really good time, and our Korean locals gave us our entire itinerary. Shout out Yoon, shout out Ann, our photographers tonight. But I want to hear about your trip to Seoul, because if you guys just tuned into the Today Show, you saw Craig in somewhat of an interesting outfit. So
traditional Korean garb. It was customized because Al and I both are larger than the average Korean man. Well, I mean, like in terms of height.
Okay.
And Roker's lost a ton of weight, so he's still larger than the average Korean man. I digress. Seoul was, I had never been, so I didn't fully appreciate how massive of a city it is. We're talking 25 million people in Seoul proper and the surrounding area. And the population density, I mean, you look at the skyline in Seoul, we went up in one of these gondolas and we looked down on the city.
Namsan Tower?
Yeah. And it's, it's skyscraper after skyscraper after skyscraper. That was one of the things that struck me. One of the things that a lot of folks also don't fully appreciate is here's a major metropolitan area in the world that has managed to rebuild itself into what it is in the span of 50 or 60 years. And it's clean, and it's just, Seoul's a great place. I would like to spend more time there. So we ate, drank some soju. It was a good time in Seoul.
And a lot of our Korean locals are actually from Seoul, born and raised there. What's been your biggest impression so far from the Koreans that you've been?
The Korean people. Not to disparage other Winter Olympics hosts, but there have been situations in the past where the folks haven't always been as welcoming and is warm to global travelers. But the folks in Seoul, and not just Seoul, but here in Pyeongchang, the folks in South Korea, generally speaking, kind, very generous. So that's probably been the thing that's been most impressive. How about you?
No, I've been thinking about it a lot because obviously we've had the chance to get to know our runners and then obviously volunteers throughout the park. Did you know there's 22,000 plus
Did not know that.
volunteers, not only from Korea but from all over the world?
Did not know that. 22,000.
That to me is, and you know what? It's been really mild this week. Mild, right?
Yeah.
It's 40 degrees.
That's right here.
But what I found most interesting and most telling about the Korean people is that when it was brick out here,
Yeah.
they greet you with a smile. They bring you on in. They want to check out your English with them. It's just really, it's admirable. It
Yeah,
really is.
but they're happy to be hosting too. Like they're so obviously happy to be hosting these winter games. And the next 2 games are going to be in Asia. You know, we've got Tokyo here in 2 years, and then Beijing 2 years after that. The next winter games in Beijing.
Let's send our viewers off with one last thing. You've had a chance to talk to a lot of different Olympians, athletes, stars, all over the place the last few weeks. Who's that one Olympian you really enjoy and you really kind of look forward to see what he or she kind of develops into?
Adam Rippon, who I think
Didn't even think about it.
No, because it's one of those. He's one of these guys that has really taken the games by storm. Like he's 28 years old. He's the oldest rookie to ever skate for Team USA, and he's had a rough go at it. And he's also, again, it goes back to what we were saying about the Korean people. He's so obviously happy to be where he is, and none of this has gotten lost on him. Like he is still very much inspired by the Olympic spirit. So, and I also think that he will probably get into what you and I both do for a living. I think he's going to start doing some TV. Yeah.
Not a bad little segue. Awesome. Craig, thanks so much for your time. I've been looking forward to this.
This is good. Bobby Trosset, I knew him win. I knew him
My
win.
man. One of the best right here, Craig Melvin of NBC's Today's Show. We're saying goodnight from day 12 here at Pyeongchang 2018. Bob Trosset live, coming back to you later in the week.